Thank you, Mark. Warming temperatures mean that melting snow and water could seep into your home.
And Missoula County health specialists are warning people to be on the lookout for mold growth. Our Montana McLaughlin spoke with mold remediators who say it could already be in your home and you might not even know it. Montana?
Yeah, Steve, Laurel, mold removal specialists say they've never been this busy, and it's all because of ice jams. They say this winter's freeze-thaw cycle in the weather has caused the most ice jams they've seen in over a decade. And all that standing and seeping water creates the perfect storm for mold growth. Phones are ringing off the hook.
Five Valleys Restoration and Cleaning.
The last 2 weeks with the freeze and the thaw and the freeze and the thaw and the heavy rain, we've been absolutely inundated with ice dams, moisture in basements.
Crews at Five Valleys Restoration and Cleaning are working around the clock.
Grab me a blue air mover from the top. You do see ice dams in the winter, but this magnitude is pretty extensive.
Five Valleys says in the last 10 years, they've only had about 25 ice dam claims total. But this year alone, they've seen 40 to 50. And with ice jams comes standing and seeping water.
Well, with any water damage, you run the risk of mold. I mean, any water damage that is not handled from the very starting aspects to the dry out, making sure that all your materials are dried properly, you do run the risk of a potential mold issue.
Missoula County health specialist Todd Seib says mold needs 4 things to grow: food, temperature, time, and moisture.
And usually we say moisture is the one thing you can control, right? Keep your humidity down between 30 to 50% in your home, and you can control mold growth. But when you have flooding, it's kind of hard to control the moisture. But luckily, if you do have a flooded basement or water damage in your house, you can control time.
Time. Matt explains if you see water in your home, don't let it sit for more than 72 hours. But sometimes you can't see it. Matt says melting snow can leak into places like your attic, so it's important to have excess insulation. But the best way to prevent mold growth, keep snow off your roof and gutters.
Not have to search.
Now, mold is a health risk too. Health specialists say it doesn't matter what kind of mold or how long you're exposed, everyone reacts differently to it. They say mold exposure can lead to lung and respiratory issues if exposed for too long. Live in Missoula, Montana McLaughlin, NBC Montana.
Thank you, Montana. Here's other ways to prevent mold buildup in your home. The CDC says use an air conditioner or dehumidifier if your home is prone to moisture. Be sure to properly ventilate, check regularly for any leaks, dry any wet carpet or water damage immediately, and of course consult a specialist.